Soundstripe.
Hello everybody, welcome to Digital Energy, where we talk about Bitcoin, other digital assets, and the incredible crypto revolution that's sweeping the globe. Today, I want to talk about how to buy your first Bitcoin if you've never bought any cryptocurrencies before. If you're new to the world of cryptocurrencies, you may be wondering how to purchase your first Bitcoin or other digital asset. The purpose of this video is to teach you how to buy that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in the right way. And I want to first start by telling you how not to purchase cryptocurrency. There are a number of payment applications out there through which you can buy some cryptocurrencies, at least in theory. The problem is they have some really limited functionality. Some of these payment applications include PayPal, Venmo, or even the stock exchange, the popular stock exchange Robinhood. The reason I would suggest that you not use these applications is because although you can technically buy a cryptocurrency through these applications, once you do acquire the cryptocurrency, you're not able to transfer it to a private wallet. And if you can't transfer it to a private wallet, then you can never truly control and own that cryptocurrency. Now, I will say that Robinhood has been talking about creating functionality that would allow you, once you purchase a cryptocurrency through Robinhood, to then transfer it to a private wallet. But as of the date of the creation of this video, I'm unaware that Robinhood has actually launched that functionality. If you're finding this content useful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you receive a reminder every time we upload a video. So if you're not going to buy through these popular payment applications, how do you buy? And the answer is quite simple. Today, at least in today's world, there are a large number of very reputable cryptocurrency exchanges that you can use. However, not all of these exchanges are available in every country. One resource that I could send you to is coinmarketcap.com, where you can click on this page. This page will show you the rankings by volume of all of the top cryptocurrency exchanges. And as I mentioned, some of the exchanges are not available everywhere. For instance, Binance is not available in the United States. The largest crypto exchange in the United States by volume is Coinbase exchange, or FTX is also another one, Kraken's another one, KuCoin, etc., etc. So by going to this website, you can take a look at all of these different exchanges, find out if it's available in your jurisdiction, and decide for yourself which one you like the best. Now, for me, when I started trading cryptos some time ago, I chose Coinbase as my exchange of preference. So today I'm going to walk you through how to set up an account and be able to acquire your first Bitcoin. But before I do want you to understand one thing, especially about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. A whole Bitcoin today, as we speak, is worth about $41,000. So obviously, everyone doesn't have the ability to buy an entire Bitcoin. But one of the things that you may not understand about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin can be divided down into what's called a Satoshi. Every Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 pennies, you can break down a Bitcoin into 100 million Satoshis. Theoretically, you could buy as little as 1 Satoshi. At today's prices, 1 Satoshi is worth about 4/100ths of 1 cent. So you probably can't just buy a single Satoshi. And in fact, on Coinbase, the smallest transaction size that they will process is a transaction to buy $2 US worth of Bitcoin. So don't worry if you don't have a lot to invest, just get started. Get started by investing $10 a week, $100 a week, $5 a week, whatever you can afford. Start investing today if you've decided that Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies are going to be an important part of your investment strategy. So how do you do it? Well, if you're going to use Coinbase, we will walk you through how to set up a Coinbase account. So the first thing you do, of course, is just go to the Coinbase website, which is at coinbase.com. When you get here, of course, this is the home page. Just like 100 other apps that you sign up for Coinbase in a similar way. Hit the sign up button. They're going to ask you if you're an individual or a business. We'll say individual. And here you'll put in your first, your last name, your email. You'll choose a password, tell the app what state you're in, and make a certification that you're at least 18 years of age or older, and then go ahead and press create account. Now I've already created an account, so I won't walk through the specifics, but very self-explanatory, very user-friendly and intuitive. So put that in. Now I will say that as you set up your account, this is a regulated exchange, and it does require to receive proof of your identity. So you will have to share with Coinbase your driver's license, or perhaps even your passport, to prove your identity, because they are required by law to be able to identify and know who their customers are. Once you've set up your account, you'll go ahead and sign in, and I'll go ahead here and sign into a small example account that I use. Now, one thing that I would highly recommend that you do is that you set up a third step authentication, and that's what I've done. That's why once I sign in with my username and password, it's going to ask me for a 6-digit code. That 6-digit code is generated by my cell phone through an app, and I use Google Authenticator. And so I'll just take a look at it here. It gives me an authentication code, which I then type in. And it will give me access to the application. And of course, that third step authentication code continually changes. So the reason for doing that is that if anyone ever gets a hold of your username and password, there is another step of security that they must somehow hack in order to get into your account. So here is my account. This is the Coinbase account, and you can see I have a few very small amount of cryptocurrencies here. So I use this account just to show examples to people of how to purchase or set up accounts. One of the first things you're going to need to do is to attach some sort of bank account or method of transferring fiat currency, US dollars or other things, into your application so that you can then purchase your cryptocurrencies. You can do that by going to your settings and clicking on payment methods. Here you can see I have a particular payment method set up. You can simply click add a payment method. You can add a bank account, a PayPal account, any other kind of direct deposit, wire transfers, debit cards. For me, attaching a bank account is the easiest and most cost effective, and so that's what I've done. Once you've attached your bank account, then it's time to trade. Very simple. We hit the trading button. And I will say this, that Coinbase has just in the last recent weeks added both a basic trading screen, which is what we see here, and an advanced trading screen, which is what we see here. Through the advanced trading screen, you can do things such as setting buy stop limits and other things like that. Now, I have put out a video on how I use buy stops to dollar cost average in as the market declines. So you may want to take a look at that video, which we'll include in a link in the description below. But for today, let's just look at the basic trading screen. So let's say you've decided that you want to buy $100 of Bitcoin. Very simple. You find Bitcoin, you click buy, and you type in $100. You tell it it's a one-time purchase. You can see it's got my payment method of choice, which you could switch here by clicking on this icon. and switching to some other payment method. But here we can see I want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, and so I just hit preview my buy. It's going to bring up the preview. It's telling me what the current price is. It's telling me that I'm actually going to buy $97.01 worth because Coinbase is charging me a fee of roughly 3%. Now, if I were to buy more than $100 worth, let's say I decided to buy $1,000 worth, if I preview that transaction, you can see that my cost is less. I'm actually down to about 1.5% rather than 3%. So I do typically like to buy Bitcoin in $1,000 increments or higher when I'm ready to buy some because the fees are less. So I do want to buy some more today, so I'll go ahead and hit buy now. And we'll wait for the application to confirm the purchase. And there you go. I've bought 0.023837778 of a Bitcoin. So there you have it, folks. That's how you buy Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. Until next time, this is Brett with Digital Energy saying protect yourself out there.